What seemed to be just another beautiful day for a family turned into a day of tears when a harmless grandma, was killed in her own home, in her own safe place that she's supposed to be the safest. And what did she do? She was only just coming out from the bathroom when she was attacked. This sad incident happened in Iyana-Ishasi on Saturday, the 14th day of March 2026. It was also said that a neighbor who witnessed this attack from his own compound was brutally attacked as well, and presently he's at the hospital fighting for his life, and from the look of things, he is still unconscious. So for those that are not familiar with where is Iyana-Ishasi, it is in Lagos State, Nigeria. Now let's get to the full story. This grandma has a daughter who is a hairstylist and she works at Lekki. On that day, she dressed from the house and left her mother, who is strong, and went to work. So this grandma was not sick. There was no sign of any sickness. She was moving about her daily activities, taking care of the people that she takes care of just like she does on a normal day. So everything seems so normal on this particular day. So Lekki is very far from this Iyana-Shashi. So while the daughter was at work, after some hours, she received a call from her neighbor who happened to be a nurse. And the nurse told her that her mother had been attacked and is injured. She just thought that this one of those small injuries. She was not expecting it to be so much, but the urgency in the voice of the nurse made her to start rushing to come back home to maybe take her mother to the hospital or see how badly it was. So when she looked and she saw that she was very, very far away from the location, she decided to call her sister who was closer to their house location. At this point, she was thinking that the injury was something that the hospital could solve. Truly, that her sister got to the mother before her, but on getting there, she saw that it was more than just injury. Their mother had already died. She in turn called her back to inform her that their mother had died. Such a sad story, such a sad story. I don't even know how devastated she was at this point. Imagine coming back, rushing home after hearing that the mother is injured, and still on her way, she heard that her mother had already passed on, and she was so devastated, thinking of the next step to take. So now, instead of going to the house, she decided to go to the police station, which was in her area, to go and report the matter, to go and report the case. But on getting there, she saw the neighbors in the area already there. They've already reported this case to the police, and they also showed her the body of her mother. Now, from the police station, she headed home to the crime scene, and there she saw the weapons that were used to attack this woman. Like everything was still there. And from the report, it is said that the police had already visited before she made this video that she released to the public. But you could see the whole signs of the struggle. Like the woman struggled. You could see the weapons. There was wood there was cutlass. And it is reported that she was hit with the wood before she was attacked with the cutlass on her head. Like there was a big cut to her head. Now this is where it is so shocking. This grandma was so harmless. Imagine a grandma, what could she have done that would make somebody want to attack her like this and take her life? The woman was just coming out from the bathroom. The towel was still in the scene. Like you could see her towel that she came out from the bathroom. You could see everything. And this bathroom is located outside the building. Like, you know, all these bathrooms that they build in Nigeria that is not inside, like within the flat, inside the building. So this one is outside the building. So she was just walking out from the bathroom when she was attacked. Now, this attacker didn't stop there. A male neighbor whose house is the next compound with a small barrier, or let me call it like a barricade as a demarcation from both compounds, was also brutally attacked. Perhaps it is believed that this neighbor might have seen the person or seen the whole incident play out before his eye, and maybe he screamed or so that caught the attention of the attacker, and this attacker also went for him. So how they noticed that this attacker went from this woman's compound to the next compound to attack the eyewitness, let me put it as that, the person should be an eyewitness, is that that small barricade that is there, it was actually like kind of pulled down. So you can see that there was a forceful entrance from that place to the place. But luckily for this neighbor, he was unconscious for real, but he was still breathing when he was seen by people that could help him, and he was taken to the hospital. But as at the time of making this video, he's still unconscious because we have not even heard any reports, any eyewitness reports from him. So he's still unconscious. He's fighting for his life because it is said that he was also brutally attacked. People are speculating that this neighbor might be someone that could recognize this attacker, reason that the attack was also launched on him. So the person just wants to erase every form of evidence which an eyewitness represents. Presently, the Nigerian police in Lagos is investigating this case, but as at the time of making this video, no suspect had been arrested and there is no lead to a particular person, though the woman's daughter has her suspicions on her paternal uncle, who she said had threatened to kill the mother before. And also she added that the man's son, who is an ex-convict, was recently released, so she's suspecting that they might have a hand in this, but this is just suspicion as there is no fact that is leading to them right now. You know, sometimes some people can make threats when they are angry or so, and they might not carry it out, and somebody else somewhere is watching. That is the reason why we should be very careful when we are making some kind of threat, because you might not really have that intention to do. But this is not me saying that he's innocent or he's guilty, but somebody threatening might not even be the person that did this. And sometimes also people threaten and carry out this threat. But presently, the police is still investigating this case, and I pray that they are able to at least get a lead and finally get whoever did this thing to this woman. And about the lead, I think the eyewitness or the neighbor that was attacked will be a very good lead. I pray that he gets speedy recovery so that he can be able to narrate his own part of the story, what he saw that made them attack him. This woman was very, very harmless. She was just an old woman who was just living her life. Perhaps her time for her children to take care of her also. And it is also said that there is kind of a family issue about the house. So that is the reason why the daughter is suspecting this paternal uncle that had asked the woman to leave the house before, or else he will kill her. That is why it's also, there's also a chance. But I'm also thinking whoever will attack this woman definitely has something to gain. Yeah, the person will definitely has something to gain, because this person didn't even come to steal. Nothing was taken from the woman's compound. She was just attacked. They just came directly to attack her. Nothing was taken out from the compound. Nothing was stolen. The daughter has not reported of anything that is missing. And the woman that is coming out from the bathroom, she wasn't even taken into her house for them to take anything. Everything was just done that outside. You should know that, yeah, these people truly came for the woman's life, and unfortunately, they got her. Rest in peace to the disease, and we pray that justice is served. This is so sad. This is so sad. The world is becoming something else. Be careful out there, guys, and please do not take any threats for granted. Every threat should be taken seriously and reported to the right authorities, the police. What do you guys think about the story? Please let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Like this video, share to your friends and family, and please smash that subscribe button to be a part of this community. If you love true crime stories, click the notification bell so every time I post, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.